What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with some breaking news regarding the Division 2. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below, and finally shout out where you're from. It's cool to see where everyone is from, but all of this information and more is on my Twitter page, X if you're nasty. So follow me over here at Kamikazevondoom for anything Division related before I make a YouTube video. But this was just posted by the devs, and it is not good news. So it says here from the developers, the rollout is still going to be delayed today as we finish remaining checks. We will update you again when everything is finally ready. So what does this mean? Well, yesterday we were supposed to have the brand new named ACS 12, the Stack Broker. And then we would get it with different skins depending on how long you've played the game. Now, the thing about this was yesterday people logged in and no one received the weapon. So they were all like, hey man, WTF, mate, what's going on? And well, right here, it says, agents, we are currently addressing an issue that prevented today's planned activation of the Veteran Rewards campaign. The rollout has been rescheduled for tomorrow while we complete the remaining steps for a smooth launch. Now, the problem with this is that 23 hours later, they post this saying that the rollout is still going to be delayed as we are finishing checks. So they're not going to update us again today, maybe tomorrow, who knows. But nevertheless, the Stack Broker has now been delayed until further notice. So you don't need to log in today looking for that named ACS 12 because it's not going to be there. Now, a lot of people might say, well, what is this ACS 12 and which one am I going to get whenever the developers decide to roll it out? And here's the quick little article about it. So it says here that from the earliest days of the green poison outbreak to the battles fought across Washington, D.C. and New York City, countless agents have stepped up to protect what remains. We want to recognize the time that you have spent with us and thank you for being a part of the journey with a limited time rewards event. Now, this is for veteran players. So what does that mean? Well, veteran players is a very broad statement. So it says here that all you have to do to be a gold member is just to have logged into the game any time between now and last March. So if you've logged into the game the last 9 months, or hold on, my bad. Let's rewind that. I was doing bronze, but then I said gold. I'm sorry. So for bronze, this is the lowest tier. You just have to have logged in within the last 10 months. I'm sorry. So if you've logged in from January to now, you will get the weapon and you will get bronze. So a lot of people don't have to worry about it. If you took 6 months off, if you took 9 months off, it's still okay. You're still going to get the bronze. All right. Now for the silver tier. Now the silver tier is before January of this year, but after March of 2019. So if you played at all between those years, you're good for silver. And then finally, for gold, your first time logging in had to have been before March 2019. So a lot of us day one players, we will be getting the gold. But even if you've only been playing the last 10 months, you're still going to get the weapon. So this whole veterans program, it's only for the weapon skin. Just remember that. It's not for the weapon itself, because they want to give everyone the weapon. The thing is the weapon skin. They want you to, be really proud of your gold tier skin on your Stack Broker. Now, what's going to make this ACS 12 so special? Like, what does it matter? Why do we care? Well, apparently, it's going to end up being the fastest shotgun in the game, period. So it says here that the Stack Broker is named ACS 12. Now remember, the ACS 12 is already the fastest firing shotgun. Well, wait, there's more. Because it says that this does not include a named talent it will feature a modified base stat that is set apart from the standard version. Its rate of fire, which is crazy. So it says here that its rate of fire will be increased, making this the fastest firing shotgun in the game as soon as it launches. However, its base damage will be reduced, which is kind of crappy, but remember, you have things like Striker, Umbra, Heartbreaker. There's plenty of sets out there that you can stack up and make this ACS 12 shine. Now, the cool thing about this is that they adjusted the attributes all to be God rolled. That way, you can make whatever talent you want on an ACS 12. So just remember, for an ACS 12, you can put Flatline on there, you can put Brazen on there, you could put Pummel on there. There's so many really, really strong weapon talents that you could put on this ACS 12. And with it being the fastest firing shotgun in the game, best believe I'm going to show you a build the second this thing comes out. It's going to be really cool. But nevertheless, it did say that it was going to come out yesterday around 4 a.m. Eastern. And as of today, it has been delayed until further notice. I would expect maybe like like a cool surprise launch to where they're going to be like, "Oh my God, we just released it! Log into the game." I mean, that could be cool, but all of these delays leading up to it, it kind of, it kind of, I don't know, waters it down in my opinion. But hey, that's just my opinion. What do you think in the comment section below? By the way, we just started the DoD yesterday and we're already full. So if you joined the DoD, within the last 24 hours, just remember that these clans get bigger and bigger. You have to participate. So do the clan funds, donate to the clan. That way we can make the clan bigger and allow more people to join in. I think we're already at like 36 members now instead of 30. So it's just going to get better as time goes. But remember, if you are a member of the DoD in Division Resurgence, make sure you donate clan funds. That way we make the clan bigger and better. But let's finish up with the Trello board, because the developers typically update this before they even talk to anybody. So let me jump over there really quick. Let's see. Wow, it's been a while since we've had our last patch notes drop, huh? About 2 weeks. All right. So here we are on the Division 2 Trello board. We typically only look at the reported, investigating, and in progress tabs because these are all the tabs that the developers are working on. So the reported tab seems to be the same. Nothing has been added. Going to the investigating tab, it looks to be the same. It still has the Blacklister and Tempest on there. Just remember, when you're doing the latest climax mission, just make sure your inventory has some spots available when you're going up against the boss. That way those exotics go straight into your inventory. And finishing up with the in progress, it looks to all be the same. And again, remember, don't keep running the latest climax mission for the collectible. It stops at 14, and everyone should get it after completing it the first time around. But all right, that is it for all of your news, Division related. And remember, for anything at all Division related, just follow me over here on Twitter, X if you're nasty, at Kamikazevondoom, and I'll give you everything before I make a YouTube video. But that's it for me. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.